Hi everyone, this is Sakia Sellers, um, getting ready to complete my Module 3 and talking about vision for teachers. The metaphor that was presented this week was teaching is like, and to me, teaching is like being a ship captain because we're always guiding and trying to lead the children in the right direction. And it sometimes can be challenging and overwhelming, but at the end, we always meet our various destinations with kids achieving the milestones that they need to achieve. The first question was, what is the role of vision in understanding in the professional lives of teachers? And to me, the role of vision is very important. This includes setting goals, realistic goals, and aspirations that we have for the children. Our hopes and aspirations and dreams that we have for the children to achieve. In my case, because I do work with children of various ages, my goal and my vision is for all the children to be successful socially, emotionally, cognitively, and developmentally. I try to look at each child individually and meet them where they are, and also work with parents and partner with parents to help accomplish my vision for each one of the children as well as the teachers. In the article, Learn to Hope or Hope to Learn, it was very informative, but one thing that really stuck out to me was the paragraph when it talked about characterizing vision. And it says for some of these teachers, vision can provide a sense of reach that inspires and motivates them and invites them to reflect on their own work. And every day I try to reflect on how I can help the kids to grow and develop and be ready when they leave to go to kindergarten as well as to be successful. The second question is, how would you describe your vision as a teacher? And as a teacher, my vision is to help every child through their preschool years to beat their milestones successfully. And again, piggybacking onto social, emotional, cognitive development. And how I do this is providing the children with age appropriate toys, completing artwork and curriculum. I use the creative curriculum and making sure children have we have a very rigorous schedule and that they understand classroom rules, that they understand the importance of listening and following directions and just getting them ready and prepared for school. And as you can see, I decided this week to complete my module where you all could see some of the artwork that my preschoolers had completed this week. Our hearts getting ready for Valentine's Day, and we're teaching them about their shapes, and then our snowmen where we talked about evaporation and numbers and colors, and just trying to expand their vocabulary and again getting them ready for their primary years in elementary school. The third question is, do you have an overarching vision regardless of the age of the students, or does your vision depend on who you are teaching, or both? And for me, I can definitely say that my vision is overarching because a lot of times some of the children I have for years, they come to my center as preschoolers and roll over into my after school program. And then sometimes, even when the kids leave, I will call the parents to see how they're doing in school, if they're, listening, following directions, if they're making good grades, and just in hopes that their experience with me and my staff has provided them a solid foundation for their continued learning experience. So for me, yes, my vision for each one of my children is is very overarching. The fourth question: how does vision frame what you do in your work every day? And for me, my vision is framed with making sure children have developmentally appropriate toys and um, curriculum, and having a relationship and dialogue with parents and understanding the family dynamics, which is important with the work that I do every day. Also, with making sure that they are getting their immunizations and they're completing their physicals every year. Also, my vision just helps me with setting realistic goals, obtainable goals for all the children, and meeting them where they are and helping them become independent and self-sufficient, and helping the parents to understand the importance of children moving on in the various stages of their development. The fifth question is, what does focus, range, and distance look like in your setting? And in my setting, my focus would refer to my center classrooms, my daily classroom schedule, my curriculum, introducing the children to developmentally appropriate material, also helping children to achieve a solid learning foundation, and lastly, meeting the children's needs socially, cognitively, emotionally, and spiritually. The range in my setting is to focus on each child that attends and getting an understanding of the family dynamics and the parent situation. I believe that parents are their children's first teachers. So my range would be to partner and aid parents in helping and assisting their children to be successful during their preschool years, and also to be prepared when they matriculate on to a kindergarten. And lastly, my distance in my setting is making sure children understand the basic preschool concepts, listening, following directions, the importance of hand washing, and redirection, as well as meeting benchmarks and milestones at the appropriate age range. And my initial thoughts on meeting students' needs is very important. I meet once a week with my staff so that we can set goals for the kids and see where they are and what they have accomplished. And I meet monthly with the parents. So that is very important so that kids are successful. And it takes all of us working together in making sure that their needs are met. And as far as managing stress and burnout, I do try to work out daily. I meditate every morning before I start my day after getting my own kids off to school. That helps me deal with stress. Also, having dependable staff and following a very rigorous schedule where each hour of the day is accounted for, balancing my time and time management. All of those things help with managing stress and burnout. And I really enjoyed the video that Dr. Fox, the special guest, that was a preschool teacher for over 20 years. It was great getting some inspirational feedback and insight from a veteran preschool teacher. And one of the things that that really stuck out to me was the fact that she was able to conduct home visits uh, every day. I thought that that was really awesome, and I'm sure, and she shared those experiences and how it helped and rolled over into the classroom. Also, one thing that she said that I thought was very that really stuck out with me was that each child needs specific and unique types of care, and as teachers, we must want to care. And I really agree with that. Care is, as teachers, we can't be effective if we don't care about these children, if we don't care about their family dynamics, if we don't care about making sure that they have nutritious meals when they're in our daycare settings. So I really enjoyed her feedback and her information, and I also like the fact that she talked about a researcher by the name of Donald Holloway that I've never heard of before. And I went on and started kind of reading some of his information. So I do want to thank Dr. Fox for sharing that his name and providing us with some great information and insight on the preschool experience as a teacher. I thank you all so much. I hope everybody enjoys my vlog and have a great remaining of your week. Thank you.